Today, we're going to bring a headset, and this is a wireless headset for those that are working from home or need some privacy. This is a perfect thing that it's a noise cancellation background, and not only that, it's a wireless. So they do give you the USB, they give you the actual docking station and the charger. It's a type A to type a micro USB connection. And including that, if you're going to travel, they give you a little sack, a little bag that you can put all your items in there. So we'll put that on the side, and we're going to put this to use, and we're going to record out of the computer. But first of all, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features. Now on the bottom, you have an on and off switch. All right. So if you want to conserve batteries, you could turn it off. But if you leave it on, it'll turn off automatically too if there's no transmission or anything like that. Now, there is a charging area here. These are two little copper heads that actually hit the actual device. If you guys can see it, they dock in there. Now, there is an actual charging area itself on the actual microphone if you want to bypass this or you lose this, right? You can connect the actual same connection, which is the micro USB connection, directly to the actual headset. And there are also, like I said, there's a volume control in these directions. There's a plus and a minus. Let me move this. There's a plus and a minus button, so you go control the audio. If it's too loud for you, you can do that. Now the microphone, it's not flexible. It's only one direction, and it curves towards your mouth, right? If you're left or right-handed, you could do that. Now there is only one speaker, which is only one setup, and it's more like you look like an actual operator pretty much on this. Now there is a flexibility that you can open this up more. If you guys can see it, one side is fixed completely. You can't put it in there. The other one, you can actually flex it out. You could hear some clicking when it actually bends. Very soft cushion, all right? Very soft cushion here and here. So, and this is pretty much silicone. It's gonna sit well on your head. So we're gonna go ahead and put a test to it. But unfortunately, you do have to have this USB connection. It's a 5.0, and it ranges pretty long. So it's 5 hertz. All right, so before we do that, let's go ahead and dock it. When you dock it in here, if you guys can see it, you have to flip it over and it docks in there. Once you see the little light in the indication, it's red here and it's red here, it's actually charging, all right? Just be aware. It doesn't go one direction here, it has to be facing up. So it's perfect for a desk. You just pick it up and go. So let's go ahead and test it out. All right, let's go ahead and test the microphone if you guys can hear it. It doesn't have a mute button. I'm trying to hit the mute button and it doesn't hit anything. I hear a beeping sound. This is pretty much probably to hang up the calls and answer the calls. But the microphone, if you guys can see, it has the little red lights that are blinking now. It's directly connected to it. I can move it all the way to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can still hear it. Unfortunately, I couldn't even figure out how to actually set up the microphone. But look at this. It fits very well. I like it that it's the only thing I wish this was adjustable so I could move it away from my mouth a little bit further away. We're going to do a little test with a crowd in the background. So I like to go on YouTube and get a crowd noise to see how well this system's working. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go do a test, and I'm going to bring a little microphone with actually my phone to run a little test and see if it picks up any background noise. All right, let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's go ahead and test it out, and I'm gonna hit this so you can see it's getting my full noise. Now you play something, a crowd from my actual phone. Say you have kids running in the background, and you're somebody's working on something, or maybe they're doing construction and you're having a meeting. You want to know what they're hearing on the other round. So we're gonna put a crowd noise and see if this is capturing or is actually keeping them out of the actual conversation. So let's go ahead and test it out. So I'm gonna put a crowd noise. And I'm going to be talking 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 over the actual noise. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to put this a little closer so you guys can see it. Crowd noise. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So let's go ahead and stop it. And that was a little test that I like to do in every microphone I receive. I like to make sure it works. It's testing out if it's controlling the actual your barriers, because of course we work at home, some of us, and kids are running around, or somebody's cooking, or your neighbor's doing construction, or actually the lawnmower comes in early. So it's just a lot of things that could happen in the background. You don't want them to listen to some of the stuff. So
that's pretty much all my tests I have with the microphone. It feels very, very well. I mean, I don't feel anything on the actual. The only thing is like this is perfect. If I could answer cell phones, this will be a perfect way to do it. You can answer your cell phone, yes, hello, and you could be talking or hearing the conversation on the other end. So I hope you guys enjoy the video.